I don't know if we want to take him out next time. He's kind of sad. Same with the one next to him is doing better. This one might just be getting too much shade. I don't know. Yeah, all three of these just like aren't thriving right here, but something to think about. There was a little tiny bush that was like in this area that I yanked out. It was just completely dead. And then if we come to the back, we've got this section. Got pine needles out of it, deadheaded this, and then I cut down these grasses just because they're not doing super hot. Raked them up. Hopefully they'll come back. Columbine looks good. Weeded all here. Hibiscus looks fabulous. Raked up all of the dead out of here. Trimmed up the dead out of these little kind of fern looking guys. There were a lot of pine needles that needed raked up, and like some of the grasses had dead stuff in them I needed to get out, so I did that. Yard looks amazing. And then more grasses I got out. All of these plants were, honestly, they looked really good. I got the dead out of this, raked, fluffed, all the good stuff. These look awesome. I didn't even touch those. And then this whole section was pretty good, honestly, just a few weeds and raked up. And then these are doing really well. Bees are loving those, so I didn't touch them because they look awesome right now. Deadheaded the rose bushes needed, pulled out weeds, raked it up, and then I'm gonna spread that out a little bit. There's a little clump. Sweet. Everything here looks good. I want to leave these for at least one more time because I think they look pretty decent. The bees still like them, so they must be doing something good. Got the weeds raked and fluffed, completely just deadheaded this salvia, or maybe I named this, but I just went ahead and deadheaded it. It didn't have quite as much white on it. We didn't touch these. I assume they want them just kind of to do their thing. If not, maybe that's something we do next time. Didn't touch these. They look awesome. Deadheaded the roses. The red ones are doing amazing. For some reason, they were just like blooming a lot more than the white ones or the light pink ones next to them. Weeded. Pulled weeds out of this bed. I pulled the ground cover back from the boxwoods here just so they didn't choke them out as much, so I just kind of cut around them, gave them room to breathe. And then raked and fluffed, deadheaded. These boxwoods look fabulous, didn't even need to touch them. Japanese maple doing his thing. And then I just kind of trimmed up the lavender along the edges so that it was like a cleaner cut. It wasn't like overflowing as much. Didn't do too much to it though. Again, weeded this bed. And then I believe that was it. There were just a lot of rocks on the basketball court too, so I blew those back in. And then I also just blew, made sure that looked good to go. I know she likes it nice and clean and beautiful. Tried to get that done for her, so blew this whole driveway too. And that is JoAnna Morris's.